This video is going to show an initial capability in VR Forces to convert aggregate level units to entity level units and vice versa. This feature is available in the experimental combined aggregate level, entity level simulation model set. I've created here a large aggregate level unit. It's a brigade combat team with 2 combined arms battalions, each of which has 3 maneuver companies. A company is normally the lowest level object that you can represent in VR Forces in the aggregate level. But here, if I select a tank company, it has a set command to create an entity level equivalent. So if I select that, it creates the entity level company. So that has a headquarters section with 6 vehicles and 3 platoons of 4 vehicles each. I can select that entity level company and convert it back to the aggregate level equivalent. Now the way this works is that the script has in it a mapping between the aggregate level unit type and the entity level unit type. Both of these must be defined in the SMS before you start. Now it also is able to do the correct conversion even when the health is not at 100%. So if I reduce the health here of the aggregate level, you can see the little bar goes down, and I create the entity level equivalent. Now you can see that some of the vehicles are missing. This platoon is missing a couple of tanks, and each of these is missing a tank, and so forth. Now if I take this and convert it back to the aggregate level, you'll see it is converted back with a reduced health. Now this is done by mapping the assemblies at the aggregate level with the vehicle types in the entity level, so that the number of vehicles that map to assemblies can be counted and the health can be reduced appropriately at the aggregate level. And you notice that this health number is not exactly the same as the original health number of the aggregate level unit, and that's because there's a discrete number of vehicles in the platoon, and so there's only a discrete number of health levels available when it's converted from entity to aggregate level. So I'm just going to move that up for now. Now back at the full brigade level, I can convert the entire brigade at once to the entity level. And now the positions of these individual companies relative to their unit center is important, and that will be respected. So I can take a unit and move it somewhere, and when the whole brigade is converted, the position of the vehicles should come out over here. Now the conversion of the whole brigade takes some time because there are a lot of entities created, and initially they were all created around the center of the brigade in a canonical formation, and then they are relocated to the positions of the individual companies. Also they're reoriented to the positions, and some vehicles are removed to create the correct health of the individual companies. And you can see here that in this case there are 491 individual platforms and 188 units. That's all the subordinate units inside the main unit, for a total of 679 objects. Also the health, you can see that some of the vehicles are missing from this tank platoon, or tank company, and so forth. And as before, I can, at the top level, do one conversion step and recover the original aggregate level platoons or companies. And that's it.